Hello, my peoples, and welcome back to yet another MLB The Show 24 franchise mode game. We are finally here. We have made it to the World Series. It's about time. I'm super excited about it. We're almost done with this series, and I am ready to find. I have no games that day. I'm ready to finally get there. We're playing Cleveland. Wait a minute. What was Cleveland's record? I could have sworn I remember Cleveland. Wait, does it tell me the standings? What was Cleveland's record? They were 80 and 82 and they are in the World Series. I thought that was right. They beat the 92 and 70 White Sox. 80 and 82 Guardians are the World Series opponent. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, Pittsburgh, Cleveland. It's a football rivalry. Not necessarily a baseball rivalry for the World Series, but we're about to get it. Yeah, Springs is not playing in this World Series. Well, he might pitch, but he's not starting. Glasnow will start game one. I would normally start Barrios, but Barrios started the last game, so I'm going to let him have one game and give Glasnow the game one start versus Dylan Cease. Let's do it. Lineup is basically the same. No real changes. What's their line? Oh, yeah, I do remember this team. But like 80 and 82, like how did we get here? Like Bregman's Bregman, Pasquantino, Ellie De La Cruz. But these guys aren't even hitting that well. This is, huh. Well, they are hitting well in the playoffs. I mean, those numbers are pretty solid, but that's crazy that at 80, this team is 22 games below us. We have to be the heavy favorites. And it's raining. Of course it's freaking raining. We are the heavy, heavy favorites to win this World Series. We have got to. As we face a Guardians team that somehow made it into the playoffs, let alone the World freaking Series. But here it is. The Pirates fans are going wild, and we are ready for the World Series of a lifetime. Trying to win this, so this is all worth it. We're here at PNC Park. Cleveland, Pittsburgh. Tyler Glasnow gets the bump for game one. He's been really good this postseason so far. Let's see if he can continue that against a pretty good Guardian lineup. In the rain. Let's do it. High fastball to start. That's okay. But yeah, here we are. We have made it to the World Series, and a nice start as it's thrown to Cruz, or grounded to Cruz. Not the great start for my commentary, but Willie Castro grounds out for out number one. That'll bring up Charlie Blackmon, who retired in real life, but is here in the World Series for the first time, obviously. Let's see what he can do. He can hit the ball up the middle. Can Story get to it? Oh, it's off his glove. Damn, I thought for a second he was going to be able to get there, but he does not. And Charlie Blackmon has the first hit of the World Series for either team. As a strike is dealt to Alex Bregman, who is definitely the most threatening person on their team, and he continues that by singling in the left. Soto might throw him out, though. Nope, it's a bad throw. Soto with a disastrous throw from left field that could have easily thrown him out, but no. And now Wilson Contreras, with only one away and runners on the corners to start for them. This team with 80 wins has a shot at winning the World Series. That is just ridiculous. 2-1 to Contreras. I need to get him out. I need to get a double play is what I really need. That is not going to help. All right, let's see if we can get him here. Hopefully a slider will cut him away. Yes, it will. Big strikeout by Tyler Glasnow. Able to get Contreras, and now Ramon Urias, who I do remember causing me some issues. But it's hits a Cruz, and we escaped the first inning with no runs, despite runners on the corners. Good stuff. Good start, kind of. Oh, we got it. Oh, Soto had an error. Yeah, I would qualify that as an error. It was a bad throw. Now, Dylan Cease. He's going to strike me out a lot, and it's going to be really problematic. But if we can still get some hits off of him, we'll be all right. Let's see what Arias can do in the first World Series at bat for us. We'll take ball one, which is good, because I'm going to need to take some pitches. I did pretty good at walking in the National Series, based on how I have been in prior events. As Arias, oh, hits it off of Dylan Cease. Is this going to be an out? I hate this game. Hit off of Dylan Cease's leg. Is he... Yeah, he's fine. It's just so dumb. Right up the middle, off Dylan Cease's leg, bounces into the air, and it's still enough for him to throw me out. Because of course it was. Alright, Trevor Story, who we moved up into the 2 spot because he's been actually hitting pretty good this postseason, all things considered. So we'll see if he can keep that up in the World Series. I mean, the World Series is a whole nother animal. As he pops this into right, that's going to be a pretty easy play in right for Blackman. And he comes in and makes the grab. And there are 2 away for so far's postseason MVP, Juan Soto. Won the NLCS MVP. Here he is against Dylan Cease in the World Series, where he has made himself a home. He's made 2 World Series in real life, but I guess technically that doesn't count in this game, so now he's back in his 2nd World Series. Oh my. That was way slower than I had expected, which is not great. Oh, and almost killed him in the process, but let's see if we can get a pitch that Soto can drive early. Kind of, as he hits it in the pretty deep center, but I just think it's going to be short. It definitely is. I didn't strike out, but I also didn't get a hit at all. And we start off with 0-0. Nice, right down the middle, and a curveball destroys Luke Raley for the 2nd strikeout for Glass. Now, I'm seeing why they might be in the World Series, though. All of these hitters are getting hot. Like, almost all of them are over 300. Pasquantino goes up the middle, but Arias is there, and he makes the play. 2 down now in the 2nd for Ellie De La Cruz. Not hitting that well, but still a threat. Nice, he goes down swinging. And a 1-2-3 for Glass now, that time much better. And now we got to find a way to get a hit off of Dylan Cease. Bring up the MVP, Matt Olson. And he rips one in the right for our first base hit of the World Series. Wouldn't be anybody other than Olson to come through there. And he is on first with no one out. Let's get him home. Oh, he got me. First time. First strikeout for Cease. I was a little late on the 95-mile-an-hour fastball. And there is one away, and I'll bring up Marcell Ozuna, who finally did break through with a homer in the last game, but he's been awful this postseason. Maybe the World Series can bring him out of it. Not with that swing. Ah, jeez. Both Ozuna and Cruz were just cannot time that curveball. They both hit missiles foul. And unfortunately, we weren't able to get anything out of it except for 2 strikeouts. Castellanos with a grounder to 2nd. I flipped to 2nd. And that ends that inning, unfortunately. Ground ball to 2nd. We're going to have to be quick to get Jose Siri, and we are. Alright, is able to make that play. And we're back to the top of the order for without number 1. Fly ball, center field. First chance for Buxton to get some action. And he does. 2 away for Blackman. He grounds it through again. Base hit for Blackman. He's got 2 of them, and Soto cannot throw in to the infield today. Which is a problem. I understand the ball's wet, but Soto, you're going to have to start, please, throwing the ball well. Ground ball to 3rd. O'Neal Cruz getting a lot of action early. He throws out Bregman to end the inning. So other than Charlie Blackman, Glasnow's done a pretty good job today. So far. It's early. And Buxton, these are in the zone. And you still can't hit them. And Cease has got another strikeout. Out number 1. These curveballs are killing me. I can't time them right now. I can't hit them. And Cease strikes out another one. I knew he was going to strike out a lot of guys. I was just hoping it wouldn't happen. And it is. Oh, Arias timed one in the deep right field. Luis Arias off the wall. That is going to be, looks like a double. And it is. 2nd hit of the game belongs to Arias. And we'll take it. Now Story. Finally time to curveball, too. Now Story with 2 down. I need you here. Down the third base line. It's a base hit. Trevor Story comes through. And the Pirates are on the board. How about the Trevor Story renaissance here? He has our first World Series RBI by hitting it right down the third base line. Bregman can't get to it. And Arias scores on a 2-out rally. Makes it 1-0 Pittsburgh. How do you miss that? That's right down the middle. I mean, Trevor Story came through and we got an RBI to start off this game. But how does Soto miss that ball? Oh well, I'll take the 1-0 lead. Ground ball. Story now gets some fielding work. And he throws out Contreras. Out number 1. And now Olsen with a nice play. Can he get the out? Yes. Glass now covers. 2 pitches, 2 down there. I will certainly be happy with that as Luke Raley checks in. Flown in the left. Soto with a little bit of redemption hopefully should make this catch. And he does. And another 1-2-3 inning for Glass now. Let's keep that rolling and hopefully get some runs. Ah, not that. It was Ellie De La Cruz in perfect position. Throws a absolute missile to get out Matt Olson for out number 1. Okay, that at-bat might have contained a few of my worst swings of the year. And we're never going to talk about it. We're just not. 2 down. Ozuna with a grounder to short. De La Cruz again. And a 1-2-3 inning for Cease. Alright, pitcher's duel here. Oh, that's down the line, and it's fair. And it's a ground rule double. It would have been a double anyway. But Manny Pasquantino immediately puts us in a situation here. Nice. What a pitch. And Glass now strikes out De La Cruz on a perfect pitch. Round number 1. Siri grounded to second. Arias throws him out, and there are 2 away. Runner moves up to third. I just have to get out Willie Castro. And we did not. And it's a 1-1 game. I remember Willie Castro being a pain in the ass when we played the Guardians in the regular season. And he continues to be a thorn in my side here. Ah, Charlie Blackmon 3 for 3 in his first World Series game. Actually kind of crazy that they keep getting these 2-out hits. That's 2 in a row. And Alex Bregman gets a chance, and that is not ideal. Flown in the right, and looks like we're going to be able to at least get out of it. Castellanos makes the catch. But Willie Castro ties the game for Cleveland. And it's 1-1 going into the bottom of the 5th here. Wow. Not only was I way early, that pitch was nowhere near the zone. And I'm just looking like an utter buffoon swinging the bat again. Damn, that is also right. These curveballs, I just keep going way too low on the PCI. I don't know why I keep doing this, but I just always do it. Now Dylan Cease is up to 8 strikeouts because of course he is. Diaz up the middle, and you know he's going to keep coming through with singles. A 2-out knock for him. Him and Arias are my guys who are going to get on base. It's just a matter of everyone else driving them in. As Arias steps up with a double already. Oh, every time it's always Arias. Why is Arias always the one to get hit by a pitch? Every time. Now Story gets another chance to drive in some runs. And I went and chased it. Ruining what could have been a decent inning by me chasing the ball. It's not Story's fault, obviously. That has everything to do with me. Up the middle, and they once again... The Guardians are having more and more hits than me, for sure. They've had way more base runners, which I'm not a fan of. Nice pitch. Strikes out Urias. That's out number 1, and it's huge. We need to get these outs. We can't let this run score. And we might, because Castellanos is not going to get that, and that's going to score a run, because Castellanos is so bad in the field, and that is easily going to be a triple for Luke Raley. 2-1 Cleveland. This 80 and 82 team really going to beat me in the World Series? Potentially, because that's going to score another run. Castellanos is going to catch this, but his noodle arm, yeah, he can't even, literally, it's always red. He can't even make the throw into the infield. He's that bad. There's 2 down, but now 2 runs have scored on him. Great pitch there. De La Cruz strikes out again, but the Guardians score twice. And all of a sudden, they're in a comfortable position because I'm not being able to get anything off of Cease. Oh, Jesus. 10 strikeouts for Cease. I just can't stop swinging and missing as per damn usual. Olsen rips this into the gap, and that ball is getting down for extra bases. Olsen is going to make his way to second, and he is in there. Big hit by Matt Olson. He's 2 for 3 today. Again, Matt Olson has had himself a really nice postseason. He just hasn't been hitting the homers that he hit in the regular season. But Cruz has a chance to bring him in. That circle change, I have not been even close to hitting it. Like, it's just too slow compared to the rest of his pitches. I'm right there. I'm just so early. And what do you fucking know? Another strikeout. 12 of them. Nice play, Glass now. Saves a base hit by making a spectacular play with his glove. 1 away. Now Willie Castro. He grounds it to Cruz. Has got some time to make the play, and he throws him out. A solid 7th so far. 2 down for Blackman, who I've yet to get out. And he continues. Oh my God. Charlie Blackman, 4 for 4 in his World Series debut, is kind of nuts. And he has himself a double. That's crazy. That's a good point. Send Alex Bregman, because he's been hitting the ball well too. And deal with Contreras. He might get a hit, but I'll deal with that. Nice. He watches it. And Glass now with a nice inning there. 7 innings of 3-run ball is not terrible. The issue, I haven't been able to score, although they have taken out Cease, which brings in Efros, so maybe something can happen here. Jeez, no, just continue the strikeout train as Castellanos goes down swinging. 2 down, or 1 down, I don't even know. Ooh, Buxton drives one in the pretty deep left, but it's definitely not getting far enough. And it's caught by Raley. I think it's Raley out there. We're out number 2. And Diaz just pops this up down the third base line. Bregman makes the grab. And an effortless inning for Efros. I'm just going to keep Glass now in. Hit to second, Arias able to grab it for out number 1, and Luke Raley, who already has tripled in a run. And he singles again. I hate Luke Raley right now. Him and Blackman are the 2 guys who have been giving me... Can nobody throw it in from the outfield? Him and Blackman have been giving me a lot of trouble, and Bregman. So there's been... Those 3 guys have caused the most anguish so far. Nice. Rapaz-Quintino just watches. And Glass now gets another strikeout. He's got 8 of them. And there are 2 away. Glass now's getting tired, but he should be able to get, hopefully, De La Cruz here. That's his final battle. Nope. No, we did not. That is down the left field line. Soto is just going to take all fucking day to make that play. Throw home. Didn't fucking get him because Soto took forever. Oh, my God. popped up. Arias get an extra run. Of course they do, because Ellie De La Cruz doubles down the line. And Luke Raley, so far, has been the most constant pain. They have 11 hits. They have just continued to be good, as they're going to Stephen O'Kurt. Oh, my God, they hate Arias. That's the second time he's been beamed today. But you know what? It's a leadoff base runner, so I guess I can't really complain. I'm going to have to find one somehow. That's too high for me, and I can't hit it. Another strikeout. Only struck out 14, 15 times already. Soto, I need you here. 0 for 3 so far. I just went and chased that because of course I did. It's a freaking slider out of the zone, and Soto with a bad day. Here's Olsen. Nope, I suck today. This is not my day. Game 1 is not going my way right now. I'm going to have Josh Stamont pitch the 9th inning and hope he does well. Hit to short, Story able to get it. Round number 1. There's Blackman. Literally haven't gotten them out. Just literally, it's okay if you get out once. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Finally get out Charlie Blackman. All it took was a fastball right down the middle for him to not hit it. Bregman in the right. Castellanos makes the grab in a 1-2-3 inning for Stamont. However, we're going to need 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th off Devin Williams. Can we do it? We'll find out. Yep, there I go. Another strikeout. I knew it before the ball even got there. This is one of the worst hitting games I've had all season. Oh, Zuna! We're not done yet. Marcel got a hold of one. And we're fighting a little, showing a pulse. Either way, it's a good sign. Ozuna crushed that 439 feet. If he can get going, then this offense can hopefully get going. And Castellanos now, who doesn't have a hit. Let's see if he can do.
No ball, 1 strike.
Oh, how did I miss that?
No ball, 2 strikes.
And there we go, back to reality. As Castellanos swings and misses. And now it leaves Buxton as potentially the final out, unless he can come through here. And let's see if he can. Hopefully some pitches are hittable. Nope, that didn't curve. And I went for it, shocking. It's actually unbelievable how many times I've just looked like an idiot in this game between these pitchers. And I'm just swinging at this point. There's no reason. I'm not taking any balls. We know this. Buxton, I would love for you to just hit a drive right now. Nope, strikeout to end the game. What a shot. Just strikeout after strikeout after strikeout in this game. And the Guardians come into Pittsburgh and take a 1-0 World Series lead. This team won 80 games. And they're now in the command of the World Series, possibly. Utterly insane. Dylan Cease was unhittable. And I just couldn't get anything going until Ozuna did just then. But even that was not enough. How many strikeouts? 19. I freaking suck. It's unbelievable sometimes. You only have 27 outs, and I struck out 19 of them. O'Neal Cruz struck out every time. A lot of people struck out 3 times. It was awful. Ozuna homered, Story had a hit, Arias and Olsen got on base a decent amount, and that was it. And Diaz, I guess. But it was a bad game. Glasnow was fine. He wasn't like amazing, but he wasn't awful.
The Pirates
And
thank
Samant did what he needed to
Tigers
do, but they just
Pedro.
6 hits is not going to cut it. We're not going to be able to win a World Series game if we have 2 runs on 6 hits. Just aren't. Especially when they have 11 hits. Like it's just too many, and we lose game one. We have to have Barrios take game two, and hopefully that goes better against Yuri Perez. Bye.